And all that time when, and I think there's a day I even asked you, what is that one thing that we need to do as an industry that you studied around Los Angeles and of course Hollywood to be specific, that you need probably think we really need to improve on as an entertainment, a creative space as a whole in Kenya? What is it that we really need to do?
So number one, I think the first thing that we need to do as an industry is get organized.
We are disorganized.
We are very, very disorganized. We are fragmented. So everybody is doing their own things in their own space. Okay. But so you see they're organized into guilds and associations. And let me revisit a very interesting story. A couple of years ago, we wrote a proposal to the government to give us money to give the artists during COVID. Now, the president announced and said we're giving 100 million. So everybody who was around that time, unfortunately, was calculating the 100 million according to themselves. So I'm saying, someone called me and told me, Ted, just give me my 200,000. But I was like, okay.
What quantifies?
And first of all, we don't have a definition in Kenya for what a creative is, because it was meant to be given to artists. So who is an artist?
Who is an artist, sir?
So let's imagine we use what MCSK told us. They told us they had 15,000 members. Do you have your phone? I want you to calculate how much is 15,000.
Just give me my phone.
15,000 divided by 100. And maybe remove 20% admin fees. So you have 80 million.
Let me just do that so we get to understand that. So 15,000.
So yeah, divided by 80 million divided by 15,000.
80 million.
Yeah.
There we go. Divide by 15,000.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. So 5,000.
So if we decided to give only the guys in the MCSK database, everybody should have gotten 5,000. Now, remember it was money for artists. So you haven't put comedians in there. You haven't put DJs. You haven't put actors for the theater. So let's say we're 30,000. Divide it again. Let's see how much money everybody was.
Oh my God, it should be even more shameless.
You got 2.5.
Oh my God. Divide by 30,000.
Yes.
2,666.
So the problem comes in where somebody who is our biggest artist, Bien, says, I cannot be paid the same as everybody.
Yes.
So it means some guys will have gotten more, some guys less. Some guys are G, some guys... So because we are so fragmented, there was no science which was used to determine the 100 million. Whoa. So what do we need? We need to go to a place whereby we'll have a database that if you're a comedian, then you are in a guild, an association of comedians. So now when we do our calculation, we'll say comedians are 3,000. Nyatiti players, traditional instrumentalists are 14,000. Yes. Choirs are 20,000. Oh. Because you haven't put choirs.
Jeka choir.
And it's kwanza tukianza na za SDA. Those are like 20 of them in one band.
Now, what happened is when we went around the country to give the money and wanted to record the people who received the money, in Nakuru, a family appeared. A mzee carrying a guitar, the wife, the house girl, and 3 kids. And they said, we have a song on COVID.
So we are artists?
We are artists.
Give us.
Because there's no definition. Anybody in this country is an artist. Now, you haven't put sculptors. So we went to Kisii, we found sculptors. We are also artists.
Wow. I have never looked at it in this way.
So it became a problem because now everybody started saying we didn't get. That money was not enough.
100 million.
It was not enough. It looks big if you think about it yourself, but it was not enough.
Jesus. My God, what wajikaze tuwajenge wa build brand?
So number one, organization. I wish we get to a place whereby all the associations and guilds organize themselves. So it is the responsibility of the Sculptors Association or Comedians, to make sure all comedians
are within one.
Yes. And the rule is, kama hauko kwa hiyo association, you can't get any help. Because now we must force people into groupings. Why? Because if, let's say, for example, right now, we will have been the biggest beneficiaries of the government program called SHA. How? We simply tell the government, we have 200,000 members, give us a special rate, they tell us, okay, pay 300 shillings, and then we force everybody to pay 300 bob. We can even go and tell Coca-Cola or whoever, pay for everybody 300 shillings and all these guys will make for you content. But you're sure you're covered by SHA. But we don't have any science. There's no organization. So what happens is, those guys speak there, those guys speak there, those guys speak there. So how does the industry speak in one voice? That's one. Number two, if an opportunity arises, how do we give the opportunity to the right